Hey there, Agile Adventurer. Just a quick question. What if, for the price of a fancy coffee or half a pizza, you could unlock over 700 hours of the best Agile content on the planet? That's audio, video, e-courses, books, presentations, all that you can think of. But you can also join live calls with world-class practitioners and hang out in a flame war-free and AI slop-clean Slack with the sharpest minds in the game. Oh, and yes, you get direct access to me, Vasco, your Scrum Master Toolbox podcast. No, this is not a drill. It's the Scrum Master Toolbox membership. And it's your unfair advantage in the Agile world. So if you want to know more, go check out scrummastertoolbox.org/membership. That's scrummastertoolbox.org/membership. And check out all the goodies we have for you. Do it now. But if you're not doing it now, let's listen to the podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Friday PGIF and Product Owner episode this week with Christian Thordal. Hey, Christian. Welcome back.
Thanks, Gil.
So Product Owner, the critical role, we've already talked about some Product Owner anti-patterns earlier this week, but let's dive into those right away. We'll talk about successful Product Owners in a minute, but share with us potentially the worst Product Owner anti-pattern you've witnessed in your career.
Well, that's a good one, Vasco. I think this one goes back to when I was working for a larger logistics company in Denmark, and we had a PO, great guy, very likable, but he didn't really understand his role. It was very hard to get a hold of, so that kind of made it hard for the team to actually go ask questions on his very high level backlog, which was primarily epics with no acceptance criteria. So the biggest anti-pattern here, I think, was that me and the team was left to kind of navigate in that space, but also break down epics to actually stories and tasks without really knowing if we hit the product that we wanted and the issues that we were trying to solve.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to focus on that experience, right? Like that experience of feeling left alone, I guess we could call it, by the product owner. The reason why I want to do that is because that doesn't necessarily immediately start from that experience, right? Like sometimes it can start by the product owner missing a couple of meetings, or a backlog item not being as refined or as well understood as it could be. What are the symptoms you see? Oh, hey, if you start seeing this, be careful. You need to start helping the product owner to realize their impact.
Yeah. So what this PO specifically did was he would call into meetings, refine me, and they would have them either stay for the same meeting or have them and run sorry guys, red alignments I need to get. And he also started to work more and more from home or for somewhere else.
So less proximity, right? Like kind of more distant, physically more distant.
Physically more distant, yes. But also saying no to a lot of meetings. So I saw it as my priority to help him in order to help the team. So he would engage in these 1-hour sessions that we would have every week, where I was trying to help him with the backlog, trying to break stuff down. But I mean, you can nudge, you can inspire, you can motivate, but you can't really do the work for them. And in the end, I think he was, I don't know if he was stressed or what he was, but the sessions didn't really leave any mark. So I started filling in instead, and I'm no way near a good product owner. So I kind of became the glue in that sense, which wasn't a good solution.
Yeah. And actually, that's another symptom, right? Like if we start feeling the need to fill in for the product owner, that's already a symptom that something needs to get taken care of. But of course, there aren't only anti-patterns. There are also some product owners that do amazing work in that role. So share with us, Christian, the best product owner you've ever worked with. How did they work?
I think the best product owner that I have is someone I work currently with. He combines clarity of the product with leadership. That means he's accountable for the backlog. He pushes the teams, and he has expectations toward them in order to report. I don't like the word report, but it's what we do, right? But we use it. The reporting is used more as a communication tool along with the backlog to his product leader to say, are we within or without or outside of a scope, and if so, I already have a plan. We have a follow-up every week where we discuss the team, the backlog, and the product, and are extremely aligned on how we see and do things. And as of late today, when we had our meetings, I facilitated most of it, but there weren't really any kind of agreement on how to facilitate it. But we kind of filled in the blanks for each other, and it felt very natural. So kind of grown organically into this partnership.
Yeah, I really like that word, because that's exactly how it feels to work with a great product owner. It feels like a partnership, right? Like it's almost like a jazz duo, right? You start picking up on the leads. You see the lead, you pick it up, then they do the same, and it ends up being kind of a magic collaboration happening, and very often in real time, right? Like you just know when to come in and when to let the PO run with it. I really like that. It's rare, but it's possible. So kudos to that product owner.
Yes, it is. And of course, that kind of relationship and that way of working really reflects on the team. It is much easier for them because the direction for how we want to lead the team is so aligned.
Yeah, absolutely. And alignment would be another word to describe that kind of partnership. So, Christian, that was a great story. Thank you for sharing that with us. We're almost at the end, but before we go, where can people find out more about you and the work that you're doing?
You can always look me up at LinkedIn, and I think that's probably the best place. There's a disclaimer here. I have a cousin who used to be a captain within the Army, with the same name and kind of the same look. So beware.
It's Christian, the Scrum Master.
Yeah, I currently work at TV2, and you can see that highlighted under my profile picture. It kind of looks the same with me, beard, bald, and glasses.
Well, we'll put the link in the show notes along with the photo so that everybody can check it out. How Christian looks, so you don't get confused when looking at LinkedIn. Christian, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for your generosity with your time and your knowledge.
The pleasure was mine, Vasco. Great to be on the show.
All right, I hope you liked this episode. But before you hit next episode, here's the deal. This podcast is powered by people like you, the members who wanted more than just inspiration. They wanted real tools and real connection to people who are practicing Agile every day. We're talking access to over 700 hours of Agile Gold, CTO level strategy talks, summit keynotes, live workshops, e-courses, deep dive interviews, books, and if you're into no estimates, we got the pioneers of no estimates in those deep dive interviews as well. Agile business intelligence, creating product visions, coaching your product owner courses, you name it. You'll get invites to monthly live Q&As with Agile pioneers and practitioners, plus a private Slack community, which is free of all of that AI slop you see everywhere, and of course, without the flame wars. It's a community of practitioners that want to learn and thrive together. It's the best place to connect with community and learn together. So if this podcast has helped you before, imagine what you will get from this podcast membership. So head on over to scrummastertoolbox.org/membership and join the community that's shaping the future of Agile. And we have so much for you. So check out all the details at scrummastertoolbox.org/membership, because listening is great, it's important, but doing it together, that's next level. I'll see you in the community Slack.
We really hope you liked our show. And if you did, why not rate this podcast on Stitcher or iTunes? Share this podcast and let other Scrum Masters know about this valuable resource for their work. Remember that sharing is caring.